Guys, I'm going to talk about MSTR. MSTR had been uptrending for a long time. It went from 150 to 500 in like a matter of weeks. Total nice breakout, large cap. During the highs, like when you start hitting the maximum highs and stuff, these large caps, when they have a lot of retail eyes on them, they start to act like low floats. So, as you know, we see all these low float manipulations all the time, right? The small cap low float manipulations all the time. But in this case, when stocks like GME and MSTR get a lot of retail eyes on them, they start to act like also low float manipulations. So this is a 10-day 2-minute chart, or maybe like several day minute chart. Just want to point a few things. The previous consolidation is in the 380 area on November 18, and it has been uptrending for a long time, right? So large caps usually uptrend for multi days. They're longer, large funds are playing them, so they tend to trend longer, like over several days. So it's been trending up like this. And on November 2024, November 20, right? You see this painted high of the day, when I say who's painting them, right? The market manipulators, like I say, like Citadel, True, these kind of market makers, they have a view of the liquidity. They're like the bookies in the betting game, right? So that's what I mean by painting the high of the day. They kind of know where the book is, so they try to paint this high of the day, and then of course the next day is their sort of like last final push right before they dump it, right? So and what do? They usually use the pre-market and the after hours to push, because there's not much liquidity. They have to use some of their own money to push, right? They're making money, but they also have to put some money to prop the biz to be able to sell at a higher price, so they have to risk something. So why risk more money in the regular hours when they can risk less money in the pre-market and paint it as well, more easily? So that's what they did here, right? So they did it here. They painted to the highs near the pre-market open, and near the open, something really happened. Very nice on the book map. You can see instant reject at 9:30. No follow-up on the bids, and then many asks start coming in, and that's a good time to go short. And many big guys shorted it here. People like Short Bear, probably people like. Um, who else shorted this? Maybe Kulamagi or something like that. Somebody like that could have shorted it, right? Um, and let's take a look at the book map, right? So book map at the 9:30 open. This is the 9:34, 9:33, right? Um, uh, you see how they pushed really high. Sorry, there was instant reject at 9:30, and then at 9:34 they pushed it again some more. So 9:34 is right here, right? 9:34 is around here. No, sorry, 9:34 is around here somewhere. Okay, 9:34 right here. What they did is they pushed, created a fake 1-minute flag, did one final ask, fill out the final ask, fill some more ask, and then they dump, right? And then what happens next? In like 9:35 to 9:40, all right, they paint the higher lows. These are the higher lows now, right? These, it's not sorry, they didn't paint. They formed the higher lows, right? That's because this is retail volume right here. And then you see when they're during the push, there's not a lot of bid follow-ups, right? And then right here, you see this. There's one aggressive push, and then you see the ask start coming in. Right, these ask levels. These are the asks that start coming in, and that was this is around 9:45, 9:50. So that was a good time to really short, right? So 9:45, 9:50 would be around here. So that would be around like 500 or so, 5 plus, and then you short it. This is the first low, right? And usually the first rally after the first low, they don't work, right? So they go back down, attack that, and you can probably cover some, like 10% below that. And then usually there's an aggressive push down like this will have a nice rally, which should happen, right? and then there will be a lot of empty areas created here, and then the shorts, then the market makers attack it again, so they drop it back down, and in this case, near the afternoon, they hit the low again, and they go back to the previous consolidation level, which is like 380, right? So this is where it's at. So this is a good cover. So so let's go through the notes here. So high of day clear out, then pull the bid, right? So where was this? This was around here. So yeah, so you see this on November 20th, they do the high of day clear out and they pull the bid, right here. And people thought it's done, but they do one more final push, right? One final push, then dump, right? In the morning, they dump a little bit of a rally, no bid follow-ups, a lot of ask, then they dump again, and all the way down. That's the first low, and then you can cover some here, and there will be a rally usually after an aggressive push like this. Create a lot of empty areas. The market makers go back down and attack it, and near the end of the day, they go bring it back down because the real consolidation level is like the 380 area. Okay. All right. So that will be it for now. That's MSTR.